Hello guys, how are you? I hope you are fine. I tend to say silly things when I start. Anyway, sorry for the pronunciation. It wasn't that good before, but now it's getting even worse, so my apologies. It's my first day with the braces. I'm gonna tell you everything about what I went through. So it's been like 1 month and 3 weeks since my Sarpe surgery. My swelling, I think, is pretty good. There are shapes in my face that are new for me. As I was telling you, like the cheekbones, like this. You see? Like this wasn't here, like the shape of the bone. And also like the wide of my upper teeth is crazy. Like you can see here that the result of the expanding and the Sarpe, it was successful in the words of my dentist. Actually, it seems a little bit wider. It was after 59 turns, no? But my dentist told me, no worries, because it's easier to close the occlusion rather than opening. You can close it a few millimeters afterwards if it's too wide, to fit with the lower jaw and teeth. There were like many changes in the plan. I wasn't meant to have braces, as I told you in the past videos. Didn't go according to plan. It's life. Apparently, what we were gonna do after my big gap, it was pretty big, like another front tooth. You cannot see this big gap because they did like a trick. So they put like filling in between, so my teeth are like this wide, and from here to there, to the end, it's like a composite is in Spanish, but I guess some white filler that they put it in, and it looks smaller. This was what I was meant to have with this disgusting tooth. First of all, they told me they were gonna paint the Invisalign in white, but then it came with a tooth, and it was like, what? Fuck. They told me it was gonna arrive like urgent delivery, but it took 3 days. So what happened when it arrived? It was like, it didn't fit in the gap. The teeth are moving constantly. I called my dentist and she told me, okay, so change of plans. It. I suggested her, if it's faster, I know we said like everything with Invisalign is more aesthetic and everything, but I don't give a fuck at this point. So why don't we just put normal braces? So if this is gonna go faster as well. And she told me, you know what? Yes, I agree with you. So yesterday I drove back to Madrid, and my dentist put these beautiful braces. As you can see, with a thingy going from each side to put them together because they were really inclined, like twisted. So this is gonna make them straight a little bit. So let's see how this goes. I also have a big gap here and a little bit here. So all my mouth is fucked up. Sorry because of my vocabulary. She told me that we can get rid of the gap on 3 to 4 months. So this is our good news. It means we can make it up for August for the second surgery and final one. I told you as well that we needed 59 turns. I started like with 1 turn per day. This was going very slow. My upper jaw was very narrow. So we needed to make it up to 2 turns per day. This is the way we reach our goal in 1.5 months. Like 40 days with turns. The plan is that after the surgery, I will keep going with the Invisalign until we put everything in place and it's perfect. I guess we have a mixed procedure here with Invisalign and braces, and let's see. We had another problem. You've seen my expander. I'm gonna show you right now. So this is it. This has a limit. We did like 32 turns to the first expander. Why do I say first? Because he told me, okay, this reached his limit, so we have to change and put another expander. She had to break it. Yeah, break the expander inside my mouth, like with machines, like they were, I don't know, doing like hard work, with like, I don't know, like raking everything, and she was taking out pieces of the expander, and I was like, okay, and attaching them from the screws. They made the shape of another expander, they put it in, and she started with the turns again, and this is the way we could manage to do as many turns as I needed. More things. The expander was a little bit inclined to the side. I'm gonna show you, I don't know if you could see. You see? It's like twisted like this. So they told me that it can happen at the final process of the expansion, that the expander can get twisted. There's nothing to worry about, because apparently like the expansion is horizontal but not vertical. I mean, this just push this way, not this way. So the height of the bone is the same. This is something they will correct in the final surgery. So not panic if you notice this. I was a little bit worried, but they told me that it's normal and nothing to really worry about. Next surgery I have is the double jaw surgery. I'm so excited, you cannot imagine, because now my lower jaw retrusion, it feels like you can notice it even more. Not only because I only have braces on my upper jaw, so you can see that it's more difficult for me to close my mouth, because it gives it more volume to this side. You see, this is so uncomfortable and so anesthetic. Also because my smile got so wide, I was used to close my mouth with my other teeth, but with those, it's like, okay, everything doesn't fit in. So I also need the wisdom teeth down there to be removed. But good news, my surgeon told me that he can do it during the surgery. This is good, so this is gonna avoid me some pain. About the lisp and speaking. Okay guys, let's talk seriously. They told me, okay, you're gonna be able to speak and you're going to come back to work in 2 weeks, okay? Okay, yes, you can if your job is not speaking all the time to partners and having meetings and like, you know, like expanding your business.
Not like I'm the boss of everything, but I had to be understood correctly and to sound like good.
And this was impossible. So until now, I've been in sickness absence. Next week, I will go back to work. What I wanted to say with that, be patient. The recovery process, it takes its time for every person, and you cannot compare to the other and the other's job. Go with it and you'll see. The worst thing mentally, I guess, is that you're kind of putting your life on pause. Life doesn't wait and time doesn't go back, and it's like, okay, I want to do plans, I want to meet friends, even though COVID time is not like awesome for making plans, you know, but it's like you cannot plan anything until you're finishing with this process. For example, I love exercising, practicing sports, surfing. I do it terribly, but I love it. For example, going jogging. This is something I'm missing so much mentally. It helps me a lot, and since I had the surgery, I couldn't, because the impact is constant. So this is not good actually. When you walk, you feel the vibration on your mouth a little bit on your palate, and imagine like running for a long distance, so this is not good for it. So you only can practice like low impact sports like swimming. I think I'm gonna start with it, or I don't know, cycling, things like that. The orthodontist told me to wait until I have the gap closed to work out. So it means after the second surgery, like, I don't know, in 6 months, when I'm totally recovered of everything, I bought some tools to work out at home. So my weight is keeping like more or less the same, but this is something you have to know a little bit, so you have to look for something else to lose steam. I'm gonna show you my occlusion. Okay, this is my overbite at the moment. This looks terrible, but you know, I'm pretty optimistic. I hope everything goes fine. If you are watching this video, it's because you're going through something like this. So good luck to you too, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.